he's been the owner of this 1967 Airstream Caravel, and I just paid him for it today. And he's the third owner of this. And how long have you owned it, Ron?
I'm guessing 10, 12 years.
Okay, did you take any trips
I'm here to show this. Yes, I've been as far as New Mexico.
Yeah. That's
Stayed
a long
in
way.
Las Vegas at the Air Force Base. Super little trailer. You don't even know it's there towing it.
So what'd you tow it with?
Just a Ford pickup, half ton.
Yeah. Now you said something about the prior owners and children?
Nobody that ever owned this camper ever had children. All old people like me.
Were they all tired at the end of their camping and selling it for that reason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they do seem to last forever. And this one's in really nice shape. It looks like it's spent a lot of time inside.
I never had it inside myself. It was always outside, but kind of sheltered from the weather.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the other people store it.
Well, it should be. It's like 47 years old. And I've looked at old Airstreams over the years, and if they've spent 47 years outside, they don't look quite that good. So, but a lot of smaller ones, I guess, are probably kept in garages because they fit. So I've got a 63 that's in a lot more faded condition than that. Anyways, okay, so well, we sure appreciate you selling it to us and keeping it in good shape. And I'm going to go to work on it and make it nicer even. So.
Well, I appreciate it going to a fellow that's going to work on it and even make it better.
Yeah, well, we really love it. My wife is an Airstream hobbyist, and I'm her mechanic, and that's kind of become my hobby, and I really enjoy them and like them too now. So, and this is smaller than the one we have, and we've been looking for a smaller one. So, and incidentally, this camper, I've driven by this camper for a couple of years, parked up on this property, and we were having lunch the other day, and my friend told me he saw an Airstream for sale, and he started to describe where it is, and I said, I know exactly where that is. And it had disappeared for a while, and I thought that perhaps it had been sold or something. And at the time, I had never mustered the courage to come knock on the door, find out who owned it, and ask any questions. And it came by, and sure enough, it's the same one that I'd been seeing, and it was for sale. And you had a friend that came by to look at it when I gave you a deposit on it.
Yes, I did. He's heart sick.
Heart sick.
You beat him by 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, and he has a daughter in, did you say Connecticut?
Connecticut, I think it is. They told her about it, and she called them and told them to go look at it and buy it.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad I got here when I did, and I'll take it home to my wife, and I know that she'll be a very, very happy wife because she's always wanted one of these.
Happy wife, happy life.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Ron. I sure appreciate it, and we'll take good care of it.
You are the new owner by 10 minutes.
By 10 minutes. Thank you. Well, I'm hooked up to the camper, about halfway home. The Illusive Caravel. We didn't think we would ever find one of these. We're happy to get it. The gentleman I bought it from, tickled pink that it's going to someone who loves Airstreams. Wants me to bring my wife back by to meet him. And just couldn't be happier right now. The Airstream hobby started out as my wife's hobby and became mine, and we just love doing it together. And this is like a dream realized, getting one of these to work on. This one's in much better shape than my 63, so it won't take nearly as much to get it going. But it's got a few important things that need to be corrected. We'll talk about those in a later video. And be home here in a little bit. See what else we can do. Wow, we got a little problem there in the back. The cover, the rock guard for the front window, moving all around like it's not secured. I should have checked that before I left. See that one beam is not, one edge strip is not connected going up to the piano hinge there. I hope you can see it in the video. I'm going to have to stop and check that out. Had to slow down to about 35 or 40 on the highway to stop that from whipping around. go check it out. So we had to stop and check out, saw this in the rear window blowing around. Got a fastener out up here. Fastener out on that side. So, I don't know if it was damaged like that or what caused it to be damaged by not checking it to make sure it was locked down. Normally there's some pins that hold them down here. Oh, I see. There's a latch. Ah. Okay, so, well, glad I caught it before it got tore off completely. Look, this is wired down. I wonder if there's a problem with the latch holding. Get the wire out of there. Boy, that's a tough wire. What were they thinking? Had to set the phone down. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing if you care. Just needed 2 hands. I'm not that tough. So now we got the latch opened up. Let's see if I can get it to catch so I can tow this thing more safely. What's going on? Oh, I see this. The bail goes up there. Catches on the door. This goes down. Wow, that's we'll put the wire back in there. That's not a very tight arrangement. I'll have to see if I can adjust that wire so it pulls a little more snugly. Can't have that flopping loose on the road. Only a couple of miles of slower roads from home, so hopefully that'll hold good. We'll fix this in a little bit. This is a rock guard. Keeps throwing rocks on the highway from breaking the front window. So I had to stop earlier. I went around an exit ramp and some water came out of a drain tube that's located under here. And in the rearview mirror it was fogging out into the air. It looked like smoke. So I was worried maybe I had a smoking tire or a smoking axle bearing. So this is the second time I've stopped on the way home. Been trying to drive kind of easy, about 60. Don't know much about these tires or anything. Tires look pretty good, but who knows the last time the wheel bearings were serviced. So let's see if we can make it home without making one more stop. Don't know a whole lot about the trailer yet, so got to be careful.